What's going on, folks? TJ Lauerman, a.k.a. ThatSportsGamer here, coming at you live with episode number 78 of Bullpen Banter, Glorious Gregorius. I'm joined by an amazing special guest, none other than the Healy 6. Healy, how's it going?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Getting close to that 100 mark.
What 100 mark? Doing out here?
You're on episode number 78.
I know, that's a long time from now. That's 22 away? Is that MLB 19? Are we almost there?
It'll be like October or something.
Like World Series content? We'll start. We'll be ready for that?
Yeah, it'll be somewhere around there.
Oh, that's sad. Now that I think about it, like, episode 100 is going to be a real bummer. It's going to be, like, the last new roster update and, like, playoff programs. I guess good and bad, right?
Yeah, there should be some content still going there.
Speaking of content, we got a ton of content today. Why I wanted to bring you on as a hero among men in the MLB The Show community. A bright light. I don't know, all the good stuff. If you're not following Healy, make sure you are on Twitter at the Healy6. On Twitch, just Healy6, right?
Yeah, just Healy6.
And also in the Bullpen Banter Discord, where we're talking about baseball video games all day. Just Healy there. You know, you got to get some brand synergy, is the term you work on. Yeah, let's see all the stuff. So much stuff. We got April monthly awards, roster updates, top prospects came out, a new event, new stuff in the ticket counter, new packs. Anywhere you want to start as the guest? I'll let you decide where you want to start.
Since you're a Braves fan, we can start off with the one and only Acuna.
The hot new Ronald Acuna, 76 overall. Pretty good for a first-time card.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a high... And he has a picture already in the game.
Yeah, actually, I was surprised that I think of the four guys that are like bronze or better, he's one of them. Or I think three of them got it. They didn't give Mike Soroka an image, but Acuna got one. He also got 90 speed, which is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I heard one time he was running like 30.1 feet per second, which is really good.
Ridiculous, yeah. But here's the thing, and why I'm angry, because they have Albies, which we'll talk about in a minute, has an 86 speed, and like that same game, I think they both ran. I think it was actually 30.3 feet per second, going like first to third. So these numbers matching up. Yeah, 82 arm strength. He's got a cannon out there. 71 fielding. That plays.
Yeah, he's going to be good in the outfield. He still needs probably a month or two hitting pretty decently to get an upgrade, though. Obviously, they don't want to start him out too high, but with his low hitting ratings already, he's looking great for a 76. If he hits well, he could easily be a gold at some point.
Oh, yeah. With a little bit more power, he's easily right there.
And he's demolishing the ball. He's hit so many balls 110 miles per hour or faster.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that home run. Did you see the home run he hit yesterday in Citi Field where he put it in like the second, almost the upper deck, the one right below the upper deck?
Yeah.
It was like 425.
It was a shot.
It was ridiculous. So he's going to be real good. I'm super excited about him. But yeah, so we'll talk about that later. How they're going to be doing roster updates. It looks like going forward, but yeah, he made his debut 2 Wednesdays ago. So we kind of thought if they did a roster update last week, he would be in, or he wouldn't be in because he would have been too late for that. But he gets in here, as does former Brave Johnny Venters, who hasn't pitched in the MLB since what, like 2012, 14?
Yeah, he's had like 3.5 Tommy Johns since then.
Yeah, I think he's had two. Well, I think he had 2.5 since the last time he pitched in the majors. But I think he's had 3.5, which is a little bit ridiculous. But that's a hell of a lot of determination right there.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's stuck with it. Normally, you would think after 2, especially being like in the minors and not hitting the majors for a while, you would just retire.
Yeah, and actually got a 68 overall for his card, but decent Ks per 9, hits per 9, 69 hits per 9. 73 Ks per nine, 47 walks per nine. Not bad. I didn't actually look at his pitch mix.
It's a sinker, slider, and fastball. So it's all right. It's not the best. I would like a changeup, but yeah, he's a 2 fastball, 1 off speed guy.
But you know what he needs? He needs a 2011 All-Star flashback. We need to get that soon.
He was an All-Star in 2011.
Yeah, he had a 184 ERA in 88 innings pitched. Striking out 9.8 a game, letting up 0.2 home runs per game per nine, and 5.4 hits per nine. His first 2 years, he was really, really nasty.
He led the league with 85 games.
A lot. That might have led to him not playing in the majors between 2013 and 2017. But like when he was there, he was really, really good. Like, I want to say Billy Wagner might have been on that team, and they were essentially like mirror images of each other. No, Kimbrel had taken over as closer of the Braves then.
Yeah, over one strikeout per inning, which is good. The walks about half per inning, but still pretty good.
Yeah, in his rookie year, him and Wagner both had sub 2 ERAs, both striking out more than 10 per nine. They were a little ridiculous for lefties.
That was a pretty good Braves team.
More Braves. These are all the guys that were bronze or better that got new cards. Mike Soroka, 78 stamina. For 65 overall card, it's actually pretty good. 52 hits per nine, 53 Ks per nine, 47 walks per nine. Decent first card for another 20-year-old. If he pitches well, he could go silver. I don't think he probably won't be able to get up to gold, but silver's on the cusp for him. I think he threw like a 94 mile per hour sinker. That was ridiculous. I think what's it? Pitching Ninja on Twitter does all the videos.
Yeah,
all the good stuff. Yeah, I think one of the ones he was showing off was Baraka's sinker. Kind of ridiculous. Could get a bump. Card's not going for some ridiculous price. We should actually mention that that Acuna card's going for some crazy price now. Oh, it actually came down a lot.
Yeah, it's come down quite a bit. 8K, 6.5 sell now, which isn't terrible. It'll drop over time. I would recommend not buying him.
Yeah, but earlier today, what was it? I definitely saw like
40K.
People, yeah, 40s and 20s for a long time. Those people are a little crazy. Might want to just chill out a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely not worth it right now at 40K. Not even at 8K. I would recommend maybe 2K if you're itching to play with him, but
I'm itching. I might
drop.
I might go spend too much because I'm an idiot, but that's just so. The Soraka actually has
4-seam, a 2-seam,
a change
and a curve.
But that 4-seam's at 95. I mean, they got to give him a sinker, but hopefully that'll be in the next one. We'll see.
Yeah, future update. I don't know if they'll update his pitch selection right away, especially because he's not really a top guy, an important guy to like focus on giving him that pitch. It should be easy enough, but there's a lot of people in baseball, and
problem is I'm going to be chirping at him all day, every day.
That might help.
Yeah, actually, according to did he start tonight? According to Brooks Baseball, he threw 4-seam, sinker, change, and slider.
So yeah, his pitch mix.
I like that pitch mix a lot better than the one he has in the game. But
yes.
So hopefully that happens. We'll see. I'll go start chirping in Tips' ear and everything and get him ready for that. The only other one was Brett Anderson returned with a 65.
What's he with?
He's with the A's now. 76 stamina, 41 hits per nine, 44 Ks per nine, 71 walks per nine. I guess there's something good there. But nobody's gonna be using the card unless he might be the he might be a guy you end up sticking in your rotation in maybe.
Yeah, He's not. His per nines are atrocious.
Yeah. So yeah, let's keep talking about Braves and talk about the April monthly rewards. They came out. Let's go into the game and look at these. First off, in the ticket counter for 1,600 tickets, if you're bronze level 50,
Yeah.
Sean Manaea, 94 stamina, 82 hits per 9, 64 Ks per 9, 78 walks per 9, 88 clutch. Got a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, changeup, and a slider. Pretty good pitch mix. I forget if his windup wasn't that great. He went.
I haven't used him, so I'm not sure.
He went 4-1 with a 1.0 ERA and a .64 WHIP, and threw that no hitter on April 21st. So first of the season. So good card, decent price. 1,600 tickets isn't too bad. It's the same as
the price
Vlad.
of last year's.
Weren't they around the same, or were they a lot more last year?
It might have been like 2,000.
Yeah, or maybe like 2,500. We should go ask all these people playing MLB 16 what the prices were.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad card. Another lefty. I actually feel like there's a lot of good lefty options in that like 80 to 85 range for starting pitchers. Kind of wish he had something extra, like one extra pitch. Because 2 fastballs, change slider. I feel like that doesn't really do a ton for me, but might be all right.
At least he has the changeup and slider. It's good.
Yeah, and they're the same speed, so you might be able to get some people chasing the slider. So that's available in the ticket counter, on the in the packs, and on the store. You've got a number of guys. We'll go lowest overall to highest. We'll talk about Shohei Ohtani. Give him a right field card. Also can play left field. 81 contact versus righties. 88 power versus righties. Trash against lefties. 85 clutch. 93 arm strength. 67 fielding. This card is a little upsetting. Because for 4K, you essentially get a card versus right-handed pitching better than Mike Trout. Not Mike Trout. Better than Bryce Harper.
Yeah, he is a beast. Obviously, you would need someone on the bench in case like you're playing a ranked seasons game, it's late innings, and if they have a lefty on the mound, you'll swap them out. But 81 contact and 88 power versus righties, it demolishes it.
It's ridiculous.
Look at that arm strength and speed as well.
His defense is literally better than Bryce Harper's in like every aspect for a guy that has not played an inning in the outfield. I mean, I understand because I assume those are just his pitching fielding ratings just moved over here, but I might, if Bryce Harper's not on an IE boost, I actually might use him as my starting right fielder. Which
especially with Bryce, he's a little weak against left-handers.
Yeah. So, which is the same thing you get here. So, yeah, it might be worth picking up. He hit 359 with 4 home runs, 12 RBIs. And he is the first AL player to tally a home run and 2+ RBIs in each of his first 3 home games. A good random stat. I opened 2 of the new packs, and I got Ohtani and Jed Lowry.
That's exactly who I got. I opened 2, and I was like, all right. I was only going to open up 1, and then I didn't pull a diamond. I was like, all right, this next one has to be it. Pulled Jed Lowry, and I was like, I'm done wasting my stubs.
Yep. I was like, I pulled the Jed Lowry in the first one, and I was like, I gotta at least open another one to try to get Albies. But no, I got Ohtani. Jed Lowry hit 343, 6 home runs, 27 RBIs, and had a 7-day stretch with 4 home runs and 14 RBIs. Not bad. Pretty good. 96 contact versus righties, 78 power versus righties, 83 contact versus lefties, 47 power. I don't know if I said that right. 83 contact versus lefties, 47 power versus lefties, 69 vision, 81 clutch, 68 fielding, 81 arm accuracy, 83 speed, and a switch hitter. Kind of a good card.
This is a great budget card. If people are out there, no money spent. Switch hitter, he can hit righties pretty good. Power, I always look for 70 or above. I feel like below 70, you'll hit a home run every once in a while, but I feel like 70 is like a good threshold for power. So Against righties, he dominates. Versus lefties, he does have that contact, and you could play different position field, but I'd preferably probably play him at second or third. Shortstop doesn't seem too good, especially with that arm strength.
Yeah, and I've been using Daniel Murphy at second base right now. He's got that 100 contact and 90 vision, but his 67 power. I'm literally all I'm doing is either hitting singles up the middle or flying out. So 78 power. I'm kind of thinking about I might actually play Jed Lowry a little bit just to see what happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I feel like 70 is like a good number to hit a home run every once in a while.
It's a nice threshold when you're looking for guys. Next up, Patrick Corbin, another card I think I kind of want to add to my rotation. He went 3-0 with a 2.10 ERA, 0.64 WHIP. Only allowed 4 total hits in his 3 April wins, 22 and a third innings pitched.
Wow.
Some of these guys did pretty good in April. 92 stamina, 76 hits per 9, 84 Ks per 9, 77 walks per 9, 74 clutch. His number 1 pitch is a 81 mile per hour slider with 87 break. 4-seam and 2-seam fastballs, both 92 and above. 73 mile curveball and 83 mile per hour changeup. Love the pitch mix. Love that he's a big lefty. I love a lot about this card.
The 20 mile per hour difference between the fastball and curveball, and the 10 mile per hour difference between the slider and curve. I don't know how they move for him, but if he has 87 breaks, so if he has good movement on those pitches, your opponent could be like trying to guess.
Just lost. Could just be lost up there. Yeah, I definitely want to pick him up. I have the Cole Hamels from
Conquest.
Yeah, from Conquest. I don't really love him. I am kind of looking for like an ace for my rotation, or at least a left-handed ace for my rotation. I think Patrick Corbin could be him. I like the 77 walks per 9.
Does the Hamels have a changeup?
I think so.
There's like one pitch he didn't have that might have been a slider. I think he only has a sweeping.
Yeah, and I also have the Lester from the thing. Hamels has a 4-seam circle change, cutter, sweeping curve, and a 2. So he's got 3 fastballs. 3 fastballs, a change, and a curve.
Yeah, it might be that slider.
Yeah, if with the slider, this Corbin could be really good. I think I'll probably try to pick him up tonight. Next up, the man of the hour, Ozzy Albies. 86 overall diamond. He hit 320 with 8 home runs and 18 RBIs. Led the majors in extra base hits with 20. I think he set a Braves franchise record for most extra base hits before May. He might have set the Braves record for most hits in before May or something like that. Yeah, he was kind of ridiculous. I think he's like he was number 2 in home runs in before May. But yeah, 71 contact versus righties, 68 power versus righties, 98 contact versus lefties, 84 power versus lefties. 67 vision is good. I'll take the 84 clutch, 87 durability, 72 fielding. My only problem here, because I would probably want to sneak him into shortstop, is the 71 arm strength, 75 accuracy, 74 reaction, 86 speed. But another switch hitting second baseman that can do work, especially against lefties.
Yeah, like his righty numbers don't look too good, but that's just because his lefty numbers are so dominant. He's not that bad against righties. 68 power is pretty decent. 71 contact's nice. And also, if you didn't notice, we were talking about Albies before with this speed. This card has 86. His live series has 81.
Yeah, very nice card. If it wasn't going for 87 grand, I would be all over it right now. Maybe that'll come down a little bit, hopefully.
I was hoping it would drop, but a lot of people like that card.
Yeah. Next up, Josh Hader gets a new card. I think I cashed out on all my Josh Haders, and I'm kind of regretting it now that he turned gold. 88 overall. He had 4 saves, a 1.20 ERA, a 0.47 WHIP, and he had that first MLB pitcher to strike out 8 hitters in an outing of less than 3 innings. That was.
Was that in April?
That
was like a couple days ago.
Yeah, was that? I wonder if. I wonder if they fudged it since they didn't release these till this week. Everybody must have Baseball Reference at hand. Also, Baseball Reference Play Index, worth the price. 8Ks. That was April 30th. Last day.
Oh, it was the last day. Okay. That makes sense then.
Ace 9 batters struck out 8 of them. Pretty good. Wow, only threw 37 pitches also.
Yeah, he walked one too. Allowed 0 hits.
Pretty good. All right, 33 stamina, which is actually nice because I think most guys only have like 25, right?
Yeah.
110 hits per 9, 117 Ks per 9. The thing that I think is actually the best thing about this card is the 54 walks per 9. I want to say his live series is like 30. And I cannot throw strikes with his live series card for the life of me. His live series is 44 walks per 9.
All right, so that's an improvement. I like his motion. His motion definitely is a little wacky, especially for a lefty. Fools you. And a 95-mile-per-hour fastball down to 81 slider. Now that's killer. 92 break.
Is that his? What is the pitch mix on his live series card? Is different, isn't it?
I think his live series has 2 fastballs.
It has the 2-seamer, right?
Yeah. Which isn't bad that he lost it.
Yeah.
I rarely use the 2-seamer anyways.
I only use it lefty-lefty. I go inside with it. Yeah, Josh Hader card. Expensive as well, right? That's
Yeah, he was like 50K.
Yeah, like 50K. I mean, the regular Hader on an IE boost is pretty close to that. I don't know if that's really worth it, but good card. If you need another lefty in your pen, go check them out. What else? We got 2 more cards here for April monthly rewards. They are in the flashback program. When you get to 25%, you'll get a Christian Villanueva. We should talk about how this program works. We'll talk about that after we look at the cards. Christian Villanueva, 64 contact versus righties, 62 power versus righties, 90 contact versus lefties, 95 power versus lefties, 49 vision. That's a pretty good card versus lefties.
Yeah, if only he could have like an outfield position, him and Ohtani would be the perfect duo.
He hit 338 with 8 home runs and 19 RBIs in April. He's the 3rd player to ever record a 3-home run game within his first 14 career games. Great random stat. 68 fielding, 74 arm strength, 67 accuracy, 66 reaction, 47 speed. I mean, that defense passes.
Yeah, especially at third base. It's not terrible.
Like, I had Brooks Robinson playing third base, and he was like, sure, he made a couple extra plays that most people won't make, but I couldn't hit for the life of me. Then I put Freddie Freeman at third base, just because he had it as the secondary, and I was making almost all the same plays, but actually hitting. So,
yeah, Freddie's a monster.
Yeah, and Villanueva versus lefties is definitely going to be a monster as well. And then 90% of the April monthly rewards program is Didi Gregorius. Pretty ridiculous card. He's got shortstop, second base, and third base eligibility. He hit 330 with 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. A major league leading 10 home runs and 30 RBI in April. I don't think we were thinking he was going to be the home run RBI leader for the Yankees at this point in the year.
Definitely not.
But yeah, he is doing quite well.
It does help that he bats behind some of those guys, but yeah, we didn't expect him to have to drive them in.
Yeah. 93 contact versus righties, 87 power versus righties, 86 contact versus lefties, 69 power versus lefties. I can't tell if I'm saying the first number is power or contact. 86, 69. 82 vision, 92 clutch, 81 fielding, so he's not going to hurt you there. 73 arm strength, 79 accuracy, 84 reaction, 71 speed. I've actually really liked his live series card. I used it a ton in the was the Southpaws event.
Yeah.
And with the IE boost, he's like a really good card. And this one is that, but better. If I didn't have to collect all the cards, I would probably try to get this card.
His arm accuracy went up 15. But he's pretty much is the best middle infielder that is a lefty now. Maybe even the best third baseman that's a lefty, too, which is nice. The Cano card could only play second base, but there's not really too many lefties. You have Corey Seager, who now won't get in any inside edge, which is a little disappointing, but it's pretty much it.
This card got a lot better than his. And I assume, my guess is that all these guys are going to get boosts next week. Nothing crazy, but I think they'll all get boosts. I could see the live series GD going going diamond at least, but probably only like an 86.
Yeah, that's why they made him like a 91 overall.
Mm-hmm.
He won't ever reach that point, but
yeah,
I think he'll
unless he plays like this for the rest of the season. But
yeah, that's why I was a little skeptical on if he was going to be the player of the month card, just because you remember Judge last year. He was only like a common, but still he got to that 87 range, which his player of the month card was. And it was kind of like not a good thing to have.
Yeah. Yeah, and then some, and the problem is once the live series cards get the IE boost, they kind of make some of these look not as good. And I wonder if that's part of why they didn't do. They're waiting on for the update. I mean, last week they had the big attribute update. I wonder if one of the extra reasons for moving the attribute update to next week was to let some of these cards breathe a little bit before the other cards get their boosts.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like, I assume Albies will be gold in the next update. I assume DD will be like an 86 diamond, and some of these other guys will obviously get bumps. So maybe they just want to give these cards a little bit, let the market go eat them if they want. And plus, you're still taking that risk that those live series cards will regress during the season. So
yes.
All right,
I'm a little disappointed Baez didn't get one, but after looking at his stats, he crushed righties and he did so terrible against lefties that I'm kind of glad he didn't get one.
All right, let's talk about the missions for the April monthly rewards. Defeat the Yankees in a play versus CPU game on All-Star or higher, gets you 10%. The Arrival is a one-game mission where you got to get 3 hits, a home run, and 3 RBI with left-handed hitters. That should be easy. That's another 5%. One-game mission. You need relief. Closing pitchers. Get 8 Ks and a save. I think playing ranked, that'll probably be hard, but for CPU, that's easy. You could actually probably do... You're actually probably going to knock out all this stuff in the Defeat the Yankees CPU game. And then... Match GD Gregorius' stats from the Yankees home opener on April 3rd. 4 hits, a double, 2 home runs, and 8 RBI. With all players? Any players, so.
Yeah, with any players.
You can probably knock out 25% in that Defeat the Yankees on CPU. For CPU.
The strikeouts might be hard, but the other stats might not.
Yeah. Then there's missions for each of the cards. So like Jed Lowry, you need to get 3 hits, a home run, and an RBI with Jed Lowry in one game. Ohtani, you need 3 home runs and 7 RBIs. That's just a cumulative one. Those are the only guys I have, so I can't see their stats. But yeah, every card has it. I guess that will get you up to the 90%. That'll get you Gregorius if you do all those.
Yeah. My missions still aren't showing up. I have everyone, but they aren't showing up.
Did you collect them already?
No, do I have to?
I'm assuming you have to collect them to unlock their mission.
I can't collect Maneas.
I guess you don't have to collect him because he's already locked to your team.
Yeah, but I have him. I bought him from the ticket store.
Oh, but it doesn't show it. It still doesn't. It just has it as a question mark.
Actually, let me see if I got him.
Shout out to everyone in the chat keeping it popping.
I did not. I have not bought him. Let me buy them right now, and then go back and see. Yeah, all right. So it did unlock. I think the Corbin and LBs, I have to collect them first. Which
Yeah, it looks like everybody have to collect first to. Well, I guess maybe not. Maybe only the diamonds. Because the Lowry.
Patrick Corbin. Let's see. All right, I did collect Corbin, and his mission popped up.
Yeah.
So yeah, you need a win, a complete game shutout with 8 strikeouts. With Ozzy Albies, you need, I think it's only 10 hits with his card in any Diamond Dynasty games. And then for Josh Hader, you need 15 strikeouts with him in Diamond Dynasty games.
Not bad.
Which isn't terrible.
Yeah, so you're going to have to get all the cards. You're going to have to lock them all up. That'll get you the Gregorius, which you'll need a 4 RBI game, I guess.
Yeah, to get the program, which they did say in the blog that it will be used towards additional programs in the future, but we have no clue exactly what it's going to go towards.
Yeah. And also, if you want to pull the packs for those guys, you're going to need to do that quick. They're 20,000 stubs each. You get 4 cards, including a guaranteed flashback, either gold or diamond. There's less than 8,000 of them out there right now, so if you're watching this on an archive, you probably are out of luck. What else? What else? What else? Talked about those guys. Talked about the roster update. New event, right? That new event that's out there.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame event.
Yep. Hall of Fame event starts now. Ends May 14th at noon Pacific time. I was actually surprised they put out all the stuff today at 2 p.m. Eastern. Usually they do 3.
Yeah, I was still getting up. I tweeted out about it. I'm like, all right, 1 more hour. And everyone was tweeting back at me like, it's already out. I'm like, what? No. Can't have it be like that.
I literally put a note into the Bullpen Banter Discord saying that the stuff's coming in an hour, and then looked at Twitter and I saw the tweet, and I was like, oh, well, that's perfect. Like, perfect timing. So yeah, this is gonna run for 10 days.
Yeah.
Gonna be on Hall of Fame difficulty, max team overall 75, minimum player overall 65. No Diamond Live Series players, 6-inning games, no cost for entry. If you can win 25 games, you will get a 92 overall Wade Boggs. Actually, not a bad card. 122 contact versus righties, 65 power versus righties, 99 contact versus lefties, 62 power versus lefties, 110 vision, 113 discipline, 98 clutch, 81 fielding, 76 arm strength, 75 arm accuracy, 74 reaction, 49 speed. So nice little card. Plus it's an 87 tops wood grain.
Yeah, I think that's the same card art they used last year.
I think so.
Power's still a little low on that. But...
yeah. Again, if it was over 70, I'd be happier, but
at least you don't have to do that huge grind for him like last year. That was annoying. I didn't even finish. I got close though.
Yeah. But now you just got to win 25 of these games, which kind of sucks for me because I'm going to be away this weekend and next weekend. So 25 6-inning games between now and essentially just the weekdays is going to be kind of rough. But if in one run you win 3 games, you'll get a 65 to 74 overall Live Series player. If you win 6 games in a run, a 75 to 79 overall Live Series player. 9 games in a run, you'll get an 80 to 84 Live Series player. And if you get 12 games in one run, you'll get a 85 to 89 Live Series diamond. And then cumulative, 5 wins gets you a silver, 10 wins gets you a gold. 20 wins will get you an April monthly awards pack. So if you don't want to spend 20,000 stubs on a April monthly awards pack, you can just win 20 games in this. And then again, 25 gets you
It'll be good for no money spent guys, especially if you get 20 wins, because you could pull something really expensive out of those Player of the Month packs if you get lucky.
Or Jed Lowry.
Yeah, but you don't pay anything for it, so
yeah. Did they used to not give? They used to let you get like one pack for Player of the Month, or am I thinking of some other promotion?
I think it used to be only one. In the beginning last year, it was like one, and it was only like 10,000 packs or something like that.
Or maybe you could buy one for like 5,000, but then the other ones were more or something.
One time, like during July or something, they did a fire sale. But yeah, normally the count was a little lower, and the amount that you could buy was less.
Did you start doing this event yet?
I played one game today.
I put my team together, and I'm not super excited about it, but I'm going to see what happens. I got all bronze starting pitchers. I was able to sneak in 4 gold relievers and a diamond.
Yeah, I put all 65 starters, and then in the pen, I threw a 65 overall relief pitcher, and then I had Phil Niekro, Iglesias, and Osuna, and then I had that reliever Sale, Jake Diekman, and the live series Tony Watson.
Yeah, I think I have 265 guys in my bull lineup. I'm gonna try out using that Player of the Month Ohtani.
Oh yeah, I hit one to the wall when I played one with him. I have him in my lineup at the moment.
Then the card everybody should have in their lineup, live series JD Martinez. The card is just a glitch. Just hits home runs. I hit a fly ball once and I was like, ugh, guess I got under it, and it was like 435 feet. I was like, maybe I didn't.
Just carried.
Yeah, he hits bombs. And he's always got an IE boost versus one of the two, so he's usually got power either 99 or over 100 versus somebody. And I'm gonna use Joey Gallo because I hate my life. Whatever he does.
Gallo is a must in everything. If you aren't using him in ranked seasons,
it's so
you aren't
stupid.
using him in the event. If you don't select him in BR, you're losing.
It's so stupid. I hate it so much.
If the PCI wasn't so large, it wouldn't be a problem, but it's massive no matter what. So
it's supposedly it's a combination of your contact and your vision, like 50-50.
Both of them are terrible.
Which would mean his would be whatever half of 49 is. So like 24.5. That should be so small, and it's still the size of what 6 boxes on the in the strike zone.
Yeah.
I really think they need to shrink the PCI by like 50, maybe 70%. There's just not enough swing and misses, especially with like how baseball is now with so many swings and misses. It's just not realistic at all right now.
I went back. I played one game of MLB 16, and his PCI should be the size of a pitcher PCI.
Was that how it was in 16? I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm posting a picture in the Discord that you can.
Because I know in 17. That's actually.
Like that might be I don't even know if I was playing on Hall of Fame difficulty yet. I was in CS in 16, so I don't know if when the difficulty changed, but yeah, the PCI should be that small for someone with super low contact and.
Yeah. Wait, who is this batting you said? Oh, this is just a pitcher.
Max Scherzer.
Yeah, this should be his. This literally should be his PCI, but it's not. And last year, I think his PCI was even bigger because it had power mixed in, which helped him even more. But I guess power wasn't as good last year because I don't remember everybody having Gallo in their lineup. But
no, not. I don't remember that either. I think it's just because the 100 rating scale now, it just makes him that much better. Like last year, you could find someone with similar power, but you would have so much better vision and contact on guys and fielding and speed that it wasn't good to use him. Like you didn't need to.
Yeah.
But Gallo in this year's game with like 100+ power with +12 inside edge every day.
It's only +6 today, so he only has 108 power. Plus 100 discipline. For a guy that strikes out a lot, maybe not 100 discipline. But yeah, I guess go use Joey Gallo. Kind of stupid if you don't. And you don't have to power swing with him. You can just hit X-swing because he's got so much power that you literally just have to make contact.
Yeah.
That's my problem. My problem with the vision, I feel like the contact guy's vision is so big that it's just like you have so much extra room to hit a pop-up and a grounder. It's not like you have extra room to make good contact. I think it's just extra room to pop up and ground out.
I've always struggled with the huge PCI guys. I feel like if it's more concentrated and smaller, you just generate a lot better contact.
Yeah, and that's why I think people do well with Gallo.
Yeah.
I still think you still just don't swing and miss enough. There's so many like stupid pop-ups and dribblers that I would rather have whiffed on than made bad contact. Hopefully one day that'll get fixed. But also 87 arm strength, so he's kind of got a cannon. And since power is just ridiculously overpowered, I also have Miguel Sano playing third base. I'm going to use regular Albies at second. Still good. Got +14 IE boost today, so. And I'm going to give up on shortstop, put Brandon Crawford there. Ridiculously good defensively. Also, low-key OP bench players, Matt Olson.
I have him on my bench.
Yep. He's got +17 IE tonight, making him, 70 contact versus righties and 100 and like 113 power. So
yeah.
Plus he's got 42 vision, so that's a lot better than Gallo actually. And then also for versus lefties, Wilmer Flores, low key OP, 80 contact versus lefties, 86 power versus lefties.
I like the third base Plouffe, the mission one, and the Chris Carter.
Have the Plouffe.
Third base is like a 70.
Yeah, 91 power versus lefties. Pretty good. Which Carter? Which Chris Carter? And then which Chris Carter?
Anyone. I don't think it matters, but I use the flashback one.
Of which one? The
Chris Carter.
The black Chris Carter or the white Chris Carter?
I'm
thinking Chris
Astros
Davis.
One.
My bad. I'm thinking Chris Davis.
Yeah, the Astros one. First base.
First base. Oh. How far I used to hit balls with Chris Carter? Have him? I should probably get it. Yeah, I used to literally murder baseball. I'll have to go pick him up. That he's the program?
Yeah, he has a program for the missions.
I never. It's nasty, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Jesus. 90 power versus righties, 91 versus lefties, and 28 vision. But still. Dope card, too. What else? Got the event. They did finally make it official. I have been asking for clarification. We finally got it. Position changes and roster moves are part of this roster update, but not attribute upgrades or downgrades. They say to look for player attribute upgrades next week on the May 12th roster update. It looks like moving forward weekly, they're going to do roster updates. They're going to have the new players and the transactions, but not always attribute updates.
Which I feel like is good.
Yeah, I like the 2-week in between attribute updates. The thing is, I was just angry that they just didn't come out and say it at some point. Like, they just kind of danced. They never really answered it, aside from, yeah, we're going to do attribute updates later in the month, and we're not going to tell you what the plan is, but I'm happy that we kind of know what the idea is. It's like a week and a half for stuff. Now you're going to actually get probably like 3 weeks of data for the attribute upgrade, so I'm happy with that. Also, you know who you could use that broken third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Oh yes, he'd be good. I play Gallo at third base.
Play him at third. Oh, I should. probably think about sneaking Gallo in third.
I have Justin Smoke in at first right now.
For the event or just in general?
And
I think he works for both.
In the event, Justin Smoke's another good event player.
Yeah, plus 11 right now versus righties. So he's got 95 power versus righties. 77 power versus lefties, still plays. Is that everything? I think that's everything, right? Talked about Ohtani being better than Bryce Harper for half the price. Covered the roster update. Talked about Ronald Acuna being the future GOAT.
You mentioned that the event's on Hall of Fame difficulty.
You know, I do want a Johnny Venters flashback. My question is, did we get a ridiculous... Speaking of episode 100 of Bullpen Banter, do we get a ridiculous future stars Ronald Acuna next year?
Oh, I feel like he would get a diamond. He'd be like that Benintendi card last year.
You just copy Trout's card and paste his picture on it.
You'd be better than Trout because the speed and
the
arm strength and stuff.
Plus, his overall would probably be higher because he'd be a corner outfielder. What else we got here? I think that's everything. I feel like we covered it all. Missions, packs, get your packs before they run out. You know what I do like is that they consider Acuna the #1 prospect, not the #2. I don't like websites that do that.
Who do they have at #1 normally?
Most will say Ohtani's #1. Like,
he's in the majors.
Yeah, but it's his rookie year. But you know, he played 5 or 4 years over in Japan. But
yeah,
depends on how you want to go. Yeah, I feel like that's it. You want to plug some stuff? Tell people what you're up to.
I've just been grinding away at the programs, as many people might know. I have Vlad. So
I did see that you're using the universal profile thing for him too, right?
Oh yeah, have to throw that on there. He's a monster. He is definitely an immortal. It makes me excited to try out some others in the future. The 99 arm strength, 81 speed, hitting stats. The only problem I'm having with him is the PCI issue at the moment, but if they could get that sorted out, it'll be a monster.
I used him in BR a couple times, and I just can't hit with him, but I don't know.
And most of the time, I just get on from like grounders through the shift.
Yeah. That's my favorite part about the JD Martinez. It's either I hit a home run or I randomly will just hit ground balls where the second baseman should be standing, and there's nobody there.
Oh, those are great. It's also good when you hit it completely to the opposite field corner.
Oh, yeah.
And the outfielder just doesn't get there in time, and you get like a guaranteed triple.
And if he's got no speed, or if the outfielder's got no arm. I just found another one for my event lineup. Fix this. The no's actually not going to play. I'm going to take your idea. Put Joey Gallo at third. I'm going to put Kris.
He's solid at third. I don't have many problems with him. Don't have like any errors.
Oh wait, Rhys Hoskins is left fielder. I'm going to have to figure out how to rejigger this to get Rhys Hoskins in the lineup. 82 power versus righties, 92 power versus lefties, plus 13 boost. He's kind of good. All right, but that put my team over to a 76, and I'm going to figure that out after this. So what do we say? Twitch.tv/Healy6. Twitter.com/TheHealy6. What's YouTube?
Yeah, Healy6.
Definitely go follow him. He does updates on all the stuff that came out. Maybe I watched his and got all the notes for tonight's stream. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, I try putting out like updates for major content and try to keep up with playing with certain players. So if anyone out there is looking to see how a certain player plays, most likely I have played with them since I have the ability to.
And you're kind of good at this game, from what I've heard.
Yeah, I'm pretty decent. I've started off like 21-0, and then Vlad missed the ball a couple times in the outfield and fell to 31-6 at the moment. But
nice.
I don't know if you saw as well. I lost the game because Willie Stargell dropped a perfect ball to the chest on a double play. That cost me a game too. But I'm having fun with it.
Huh. My power just flickered. My lights just went off in my office, but it seems like everything else is still up, so that seems like a good time to wrap up the show, huh?
Yeah.
Healy, thank you very much for coming out. If you guys aren't following him, make sure you do that. But yeah.
You're right above Victor.
I'm right above him. Oh, he's right there. 81 contact versus lefties, plus 17 IE boost right now. That 5 speed, though.
Good card for the event.
All right, yeah, before any more power goes out, it's time for you guys and me to get out of the bullpen, get into the game. We'll be back next week with another episode of Bullpen Banter. Healy, thank you very much for joining us.
No problem. Glad to join you.
Yeah, maybe I'll stream again later if I still have more power. Have a great night, guys. Talk to you again real soon. Take it easy.